Morning, guys. Welcome back to Riders Mead. Oh, I'm walking into things. That's a good start, isn't it? Oh, it's really chilly today. Like, it's quite funny. So I was looking at my hats and my scarves this morning, thinking to myself, oh man, I wish it was cold enough for me to start wearing those, because I like to be cozy. I like to put lots of layers on, and I like to be cozy. And I'm just so ready for that. And I thought, well, it's drizzly out, it's going to be too warm for that. I came out and I thought, oh, actually, it's a bit nippy. It's really quite nippy today. So I do wish I put my hat on now. At least I got a hood. I do have my hood. But I probably look like a bit of a muppet for the video. But hey ho, at least my ears are warm. So, today's video is going to be an odd jobs kind of video. I've got so many little jobs to do. And Blue is tugging on his piece of string. Your hay's not ready yet, my darling. You've had a big bucket of food, though. Yeah? You've had a big bucket of food, haven't you? Should we get your treat ball? Will that make you happy? Yeah? Should we get your treat ball? Okay. That's him occupied for 2 minutes, I expect. He's so quick at that thing now. He is pro level at the treat ball. So, odd job day today. I have got so many little jobs I need to get done. This place is just, I mean, I feel like it is in a perpetual state of chaos, but it is exceptionally chaotic at the moment. The rain kind of just keeps putting a stop to jobs we're doing. So I've got loads of like half-finished jobs, half-done jobs that we've started and then we've abandoned because just chucked it down with rain to the point that we couldn't work in it anymore. I really need to get on top of all of this today because the horses are in now. We're in the yard. Turnout is over. We might get a few extra days. I mean, it's drying up quite well out there. As long as it doesn't chuck it down again, which, let's face it, that's unlikely, the way things have been lately. But if it doesn't chuck it down again, we might be able to let them back out for like an hour, kind of like when we're doing evening stables, just so that they're getting a little bit of green stuff. It just helps to keep them so much more balanced, even if it is just an hour a day. But other than that, it's probably just going to be like frosty days, if we get any this year. Although, given the temperature today, feeling hopeful. Really want a frosty winter. I just want a dry, crisp, beautiful frosty winter. Is that too much to ask for? It is really, isn't it? But yeah, just got chaos everywhere. I need to get on top of it. First thing I need to do is get on top of this. This is just, well, this is what the yard looks like after not having a day off for a few days. And then I always do that thing that I do, like when I know I've got a day off, the evening before my day off, I kind of do like a bit of a half-ass job because I'm like, oh, I've got the whole day tomorrow. It's fine. I can play catch up then. And I really shouldn't do that. Like, I do it because I'm tired and I just want to go home and chill and I know I can get away with it. But then it kind of makes my day off start on a back foot because I'm dealing with this. Just buckets everywhere. I mean, it's not that bad. I need to give it a good sweep and I need to pick up all the buckets that are just littered everywhere. And I need to tidy up my hoof cleaning stand, but it's not a complete catastrophe, but visually it is bothering me. So I'm going to get all this done. I'm going to get my yard tidied up real quick. I'm going to get my stables done, get all the basics done, and then we're going to go around and get some odd jobs done because there are quite a few of them. And I really have to try hard not to get distracted today, which is very difficult for me. Very, very difficult for me because I am just... Like inside my head, it's like ping pong balls just going all over the place. I don't know which one I'm chasing, and my focus changes like that. It's really difficult. So I'm going to try and stay focused. I have a plan. I need to stick to it. Tia's eating poo again. Tia! That is disgusting. Stop it, please. Oh, look! Woody started working on this. Okay. It's another job to add to the list. I need to get those painted, which I still haven't done. Okay, yard jobs are pretty much done. Basic yard jobs, that is. Just got him out of his stable and he decided to pull a load of hay out of the hay net, so he can stay there until he's cleaned that up. I noticed he's managed to do something quite magical here. So he's managed, I don't know how he's done this, but he's managed to pull the rubber off of the screw. Yeah. Now the annoying thing is, I don't think I've got any screws with bigger heads that are short enough for this piece of wood. So it's not very deep. You can see, obviously, I don't want them coming through the other side. So I'm just going to try and, I'm just going to take that out and maybe move it down and just refit it for now. But I might have to see if we can find some screws with bigger heads for this, because if he's learning how to do that, he's going to keep doing it because it's blue. So that's an extra job that I wasn't planning on doing, but I had to get the drill out anyway. I've got a couple of jobs that need that, so I may as well just get all the jobs with the drill done, including this. Yeah, see, I think if I put it back through the same hole, it's probably just going to pull through again. How the hell has he done that? I actually don't understand how he's done that. Right, I'm going to see if I can stick it back through the same place again. I really don't know how this horse does what he does. Ah, okay, no, that's, oh, off it goes. Okay, no, definitely need a new hole. There we go, that's got it. He just vanished, didn't it, Taz? That was quite funny, actually. What are you growling at? How many jumpers do you need on, old man? Yeah? You're a wuss, aren't you? Huh? He's a wussy dog. He's literally got a woolly jumper on and he's got his waterproof on top of it. Bless him, he's starting to feel the weather in his old age. Right, can you not break anything else today, please? I've got enough to do without you adding to my list of problems. Thank you very much. Okay guys, quick note, just jumping in here for the sake of context. I completely lost a clip here. Don't know what happened to it. I've checked all my folders on my computer, but it is nowhere to be seen. Chances are I wasn't even recording. Wouldn't be the first time. But just to let you know what's going on here, I have moved on to installing a new solar panel for our new lighting unit for the stables. So the old one we've got was getting a bit knackered and a bit sketchy. So I bought a second one. You can link them all together. I did explain this in the clip and showed you it, but like I said, can't find it. So you can link them all together, and that's basically what I'm doing. I'm just putting up the new solar panel to go with that second kit that I bought. Now that you have a vague idea of what's going on, let's jump back to the video. So, this is going really badly. It would seem that the fittings that have been provided by the manufacturer are the wrong size. So I've got some little nuts and bolts that you're supposed to use to attach this to this so that you can then attach it to the wall. And they're too small. They just pull straight through these holes. And there's nothing else in the kit provided that is big enough to stay in those holes. Taz, I really don't need your help. Yeah, they don't fit basically, which is really annoying because what should have been like a 10-minute job has already taken me at least half an hour, so I'm getting a bit frustrated now. So I've just gone and got our odds and bobs tin out. I'm picking through here to see if I can find anything that I can use to make this work. Yeah, hopefully I can find some bits that actually get this up, because I feel like I want to give up now. Like, first job of the day and it's already on tits up. Okay, I've managed to get it on. Yay. Can you tell I'm over this now? Oh goodness. Why is nothing ever simple? And dogs, no, back up. Literally, whenever I have a workspace set up, I end up with a dog right here. And back when we used to have Billy, our cat, there would also be a ginger cat like right here as well. And I'm like, dudes, I'm trying to work. Do you see what I mean? See what I mean? But yes, thank goodness. Thank goodness for the odds and sods tin. Alright. Let's see if we can't get this thing up. Done it! Yay! Nothing else went wrong. So we've got enough solar panels yet. What? What are you barking at? What? What's wrong? nobody there. You're barking at ghosts, mate, aren't you? You're going senile. Hey, you going senile? He's just barking because he's mad because he's not allowed down here. Because when he comes down here, he sneaks out into the main gate and then goes out onto the very busy lane that is out there. And he did that a couple of weeks ago. We lost him for like the whole day. And somebody picked him up and took him to the vets, luckily. But yeah, he was lucky he got picked up by somebody nice, and he was also lucky he didn't get run over. So I'm just going to have a quick nosy around here while I'm here. I need to get some more paint on this, actually. So I creosoted this like crazy. And I did the same on here, but I also put a couple of coats of like fence paint on it as well, like the black stain paint. And I didn't do that on here because I was like, well, we don't have to look at it. It's not quite such a rush to get that done. But I've noticed that having that extra bit of stain on here has made a massive difference to the waterproofing qualities of the timber. So I need to bump that up my priority list. And also, I noticed the other day, I've just been kind of like looking at the rubber situation. And I can't tell if it's washing off around here or if we've just got algae and stuff building up on it, because it's quite a damp, manky alleyway down here because of the trees. So we do get like vegetation build up. I can't quite tell if the rubber is washing off or if, I don't know, if it's just got build up on it. I really can't figure out which one it is. I don't know. I'm awfully tempted to put another coat of the liquid rubber just along the ground bit at some point. I mean, obviously we're going to need a few dry days for that to happen, but here, look. You see, this gives me concern. Oh no, it isn't actually lifting up, it's just, oh no, there is a gap there though. Yeah, this definitely needs an extra coat of rubber. Definitely. I really don't want damp going in the back of the stables if I can help it. I want to try and preserve this for as long as we can. And that means keeping as much moisture out as we can. But yeah, this, I mean, it's too wet to paint at the moment, unfortunately, but that has to be done. I need to get some more products on this. Make sure we don't let all of our hard work go to waste. That would be very, very sad. See, this end doesn't look too bad. Maybe I put more coats on this end. I'm not sure. Yeah, this end, Woodster's end definitely needs a bit extra. Right. I'm going to have to check the weather forecast to do that because it needs, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, to be fair. I might have to, I don't know, drag a tarp around here or something and cover the area because it needs a good solid day for that stuff to dry. And if it gets rained on before it's properly dried, it doesn't go off properly and then it doesn't go waterproof. So, yes. But that's not a problem for right now. I have a list of future problems. I need a good couple of dry days for that one. You're just barking at anything and everything, aren't you, huh? Right, while I've got the drill out, I've got a few more lights to put up. Let's go do that. Right, that's one job done that took way longer than it should have because of that whole fittings issue. So I've got a few more lights to put up. Got some of these. I'm going to put one up here in Stumpy's. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it. I think it's going to depend more on where I can get the solar panels set up. So I think I ought to put that up first and then put that wherever the cable will reach, basically. Because I'm a bit stuck for options with the solar panel over here. So ideally, we want them facing like that kind of direction. So the ones on the end of the building, they're kind of okay. But yeah, we kind of want them facing that way, which I haven't really got many options. Obviously, I can't put it around the back of the building because of the trees. I suppose I could put it along the front. I mean, all of this wire is going to be connected up, so I think that will put Blue off of nibbling on it. I mean, that's my biggest concern, is having anything within his reach, because if he can reach it, he will break it, because he's a knob. So, but I think I could get away with that. The only thing is, will the overhang, will this overhang be a problem? Right, I'm going to have to fiddle an experiment on this one, I think. Right, there we go. Hey, Stumpy's got a light, and I can take that thing off now that I'm always banging my head on. The amount of times I've headbutted that thing is unreal. Blimey, the cobwebs are back. I literally decobwebbed this 2 days ago. Look at it up here. That is crazy. Right, let's turn that off. Happy days. I don't know if I want to pin this up or not. I don't think I'm going to do it just yet. I'm not 100% convinced on my chosen location. I'm a bit stuck for places. I don't really want it over this side because there's the risk that Mr. Blueberry or anybody else who's using the shelter might be able to grab the pull cord and pull it off. I don't know, we'll see how we go with that. I'll give it a test run in the morning, we'll see how we go with that. But yeah, once I know that I'm happy with its position, then I think I'll go along and pin the cable up and tidy up a bit. But for now, Stumpy has a light, yay. I've just got 3 more lights to put up. I'm not getting very far. It's like 10:30 and so far I've mucked out 2 stables. I tend to do these ones in the evening. I leave all of this open. So that hook goes across there to stop big idiot horses who think they can fit in there from going in there. Because yes, they do try. So Stumpy's got like a safe place to go, and then the others have got in here to go in if it chucks it down or if they just want to chill. So yeah, I don't tend to clean this out in the morning. But done 2 stables, no, 3 stables. I do blues, so I've cleaned out 3 stables, put up a solar panel on 1 light, and it's 10:30. I'm really bad. I can't even sarcastically say I'm doing good because I'm not. I'm not getting very far at all. It's really bad. My space is being invaded again. No, T, no, no, don't be sick. No, go on, you're being daft, both of you. I don't know why they do this. To be honest, if that gate was open, the horses would be doing the same thing. It's not just the dogs. Our animals are they just want to help, they want to be involved. So I've actually had a similar issue with these lights as I had with the solar panel, in that the fittings that were provided by the manufacturer were just pitiful. Like I spent probably about 5 minutes trying to get 1 screw to go into the wood, and I'm like, man, what is going on here? Like, I can't figure out why it won't go in. And I went and got some of these screws that we use, and it went straight in exactly the same place. And I'm like, yeah, crappy screw. Okay, noted. So I'm not even going to bother using the fittings for the other 3 that came with them. That's too close. Back up. That's too close to my face. Thank you. I'm not even going to bother using the fittings that they supplied this time. I'm just going to use our own screws and save myself a lot of hassle. What's wrong with these dogs today? They're so gobby. Oh, damn it, I did it again. So our screws appear to be going in a little bit too well. That was plastic crunching there. I did it on the first one as well. I think the screws are a little bit too vigorous for the strength of the plastic, but at least they're going in the flipping wood this time and I'm not pulling my hair out, so I'm not going to complain. Right, so that will go. Yay! Blue, we have light! There is light! I made light, haha! That's amazing! Sit down, sit again. Okay, I'm gonna pump the brakes with putting lights up for now, just because I'm a little bit stuck with the last 2 as to how exactly I'm gonna fit them. So I really want to put one up in the greenhouse. Don't think it's an appropriate light for that type of building, purely because of how you're supposed to put it up. I think maybe the lantern might be better in there, the little lantern I had on Stumpy's. And we wanted to put one up in the tool shed as well, which is a metal shed. And again, I'm not quite sure how to go about that. So rather than stressing myself out, rather than trying to figure that out and stressing myself out, that was teeth, cheeky. I'm just going to pump the brakes on that for now, put those aside, and I'm going to go do something else. Hello? Are you bored? Huh? Is it boring being in? I'm sorry. We didn't do too bad, mate, given how much it rained this flipping year. We didn't do too bad, did we? We're getting all fluffy. Look at your fluffy face. Look at your fluffy face. Right, so, next job. Electric fencing. Let's go around and check the electric fencing, because I know Mum was working on this, and I don't know how far she got with it. it was kind of all up. It just needed connecting, as in like all the different bits of wire needed joining. So like here, for example, like we've got a bit of galvanized wire here joining that. So that's all joined up. Da, 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 da. That's all one single run, so that's good. Spare fittings, don't want them on the floor. We don't want you standing on those, do we, Nelly? No, no. That looks like it's all joined up. Okay, so I think she might have actually finished it. So is it just a case of plugging the fencer in and testing it, maybe? Yeah, that's joined up. That fitting doesn't fill me with confidence. So I noticed some issues when we had blue out here, that I don't think the current was coming through here. I'm wondering if it's because those couple of fittings are really rusted. But I'll get the tester out, I'll give it a go. If not, I might have to change that. Yeah, see, this is all, again, same with this one. Look, that's really rusted and aged, so I really might have to change those. I think... Oh, more stuff. She is as bad as me for leaving stuff lying around. And you know what? She was looking for those the other day. Right. It's hereditary, people. It's not my fault. Yeah, that's linked. Okay, so I think we're all linked up. Oh yeah, this is another job for today, which I don't know if I'm going to get that far, but I need to try because our timber is obviously sitting in slurry right now, which is not great. I did start sorting it. I got that far, I was sorting it, and then it just rained and it rained and it rained and it rained and it rained, and I think this is the first day that I've been here. It's got to be a good couple of weeks when I've actually been here in the daylight and it's not been chucking it down with rain. I mean, obviously it has been dry days, but I've been at work, so I can't really do anything down here when I'm at work. Just chuck that in there for now. But yeah, I need to finish getting this organised. We need to get pallets laid down here. So this is the track that's going to our winter muck heap, which is here. Yeah, Woods, do you not to come down here, dude? No, 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 not for ponies. So let's put that across, because now I've put that idea in his head. Okay, so I need an anti-stumpy wire along the bottom there. That hasn't been done. I think, not there. I think everything's connected. I think I just need to turn it on and see who gets electrocuted first. Okay. Fencer is up and running. I'm just going to go around and test in a few places. I've learnt the hard way in the past to test everywhere. Otherwise, they will find a weak spot. Well, Blue will find a weak spot and he'll go through it. Looking at here. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Lovely. Yeah, that's at 6,000. That's perfect. Oh, I pulled my thing out. No! Stumpy just coughed and fired at the same time. Oh, I had the camera off and gutted. That was brilliant. Oh, right. Let's see if we've got any juice over here. Yeah, you're going to have to be careful jumping through the fence now, Tia. Oh. 6,000. Perfect. Okay. Oh, that's brilliant. So if that's reaching over here, so the fencer is basically over in the garden. Just behind where the sheds are. And in order for the current to get here, it's got to go all the way around the yard, all the way past where Stumps is, all the way over the top of that building, all the way behind me here, to here. So the fact that we've got as much voltage over here as I had over there where it's plugged in is a very, very good thing. Very, very good indeed. We might actually be able to keep some of our fences through the winter now without a certain beast breaking them. Let's have a little test over here just to make extra sure. We're doing it. Oh, spicy. Very good. Very, very good. Excellent. Right. One last little bit to test. I think I could do with a new handle here, really, couldn't I? Put that in there. So this is the anti-bully stumpy stroke anti-break stumpy stable device. That was Freudian weird. Right, let's just double check this bit is working. I've got it all twisted, I know. Do you know I was going to be a right muppet then? I was going to touch it and try and untwist it. That's a good idea. Stick. I'm sure there's ground under here somewhere. Oh, no, I've hit a stone. Let's see if I can find some here. There we go. Got it. Got anything? Oh, excellent. Okay, so we have got 6,000 volts running around the entire yard. Excellent. This is very good. I'm very happy about this. Okay, so yeah, Mum basically had finished it. She just hadn't connected it up. I said the only thing I need to do is put an extra wire across here to stop stumps going through. Hopefully, we should be relatively blueproof. I'm just looking around and thinking, right, what are things he's likely to try and break? But I mean, my biggest concern is this. This isn't going to be here for much longer. This hay is almost gone. And I was concerned that he's going to lean over and rip that tarp. I think we're going to have to move that tarp back, clear that area out towards the front here and move that tarp back. Otherwise, he will rip that and shred that. And that's like a brand new tarp, so I really don't want him ripping that and shredding that. Okay. That makes me feel good. That's one big thing off the list. That means Mr. Blueberry can come out here this afternoon when I'm doing evening stables and we can start reintroducing him back to some kind of normality so we can get him back off box rest and hopefully we've got the fences reinforced again. Hopefully we can prevent him from helping himself to the all-you-can-eat buffet and making himself sick again. Fingers crossed. It worked last time, but it might work this time. Right, next little job I need to get done. I need to, or I want to, put these up on here. So this is our tie-up rail. We've got an extra rail on here just to make it a bit stronger because, as you know by now, our horses are vandals and menaces and they break everything. So normally I have bits of string on here, as you can see. This is my last remaining bit of string. But the trouble with that is that they've learned that they can pull the string from one end of the rail to the other and they kind of take it upon themselves to fidget and be rude and slam their butts into you. So I'm going to go ahead and put those tie rings along here just so that I can secure them a bit more securely. Is that the right wording? That's not very good wording, but you know what I mean. I don't want them to be able to do that anymore. So I'm going to put the tie rings on here, put the bits of string on the tie rings, and it will just, you know, take that away from them because they take the mickey sometimes. They really do. Like, especially when you're trying to do their feet in the evening and all they want to do is go in and have their dinner. And you're trying to get their feet done and they're like, they'll start out here and then they'll walk all the way down here, like as far away as they possibly can, and then they'll turn their bums all the way around here. Then they'll do the same thing this way, and they go, and you're just following them up and down. And I'm like, just stand still, damn it. So hopefully, this will make it a bit more difficult for them to be fidgety pains in the backside. Probably won't, but it's worth a shot. Ah, that's what I get for trying to be cocky and film while I'm drilling. Oh, and again. Doesn't help that I was doing it left-handed. Not cool. Not cool. There you go. This also means I can now, to a fashion, kind of double tie blue. So for those days when he's feeling particularly bitey and obnoxious, I can kind of double tie him and prevent him from swinging his head around and biting me on the bottom. Or biting me anywhere else you can get hold of, huh? You're a troublesome beast, aren't you? Yes. I do love your artwork on your stable, sir. You wouldn't believe I painted this a couple of months ago, would you? It's it almost looks like an angel. Like if you look at it that way, or bird. Oh no, I know what it looks like. It looks like a sea turtle. It's a sea turtle, because look, like there's the turtle in the middle, and that's its flippers going up like that and up like that. Blue, you made a sea turtle. Maybe we could sell it. We could sell it as horse art. You can make us rich, bud. Maybe this is our way forward in life, huh? Blueberry the artist. Explains why he's got a cranky personality. Aren't all artists going to be a bit? Sleepy babies. It's so hard to get work done when there's sleepy creatures everywhere, and it makes me want to have a nap with them. Hello? Are you settling into your winter routine? Oh, big stretch. Oh, that looked lush, mate. That looked really good. You okay, Nanny Nip? You cool? You enjoying the sunshine? It is meant to be dry for the next few days, so if we're lucky, you might be able to go back out in the fields for a little bit. If we're very, very lucky. Oh, I just want to stand here and go to sleep with them now. It's not helpful. This is not productive. I'm not going to lie, I'm getting really hungry now. I've got a few jobs chipped off my list. I've got lots left to do. But to be fair, I came into the day knowing that I wasn't going to get everything done. Because there's so much stuff I want to get done. Loads of little old jobs still, but I've got a few of them chipped off the list. That's good, that makes me happy. However, I've got to the point now where my stomach is screaming, feed me. So I think I'm going to go get something to eat. It is my day off after all. I want food. And they've all run out of food now as well. So the longer I linger, the more they're going to start being needy and asking for food. So especially that one. So if I just go now, they will all settle down and they'll go to sleep. And I know they'll sleep because when I come back in a couple of hours, they will all be like fast asleep, lips hanging. And then they'll wake up and they'll start demanding food again. But they can't have it. Like, they don't need it. They've had their ration for the morning. It's not my fault that they're greedy buggers who consume... Oh, Nellie's getting very close to that wire. That was really close. She takes it really to heart, but I don't think she realises it's on. Nellie, you're going to have to be careful, babe. And I'm going to have to move that wheelbarrow, aren't I? Because you're going to play with it now. Mister with the nubby plaits. I chopped his hair off a couple of weeks ago and it looks really funny. Look at his little nubby plait. Oh, I've got to be careful of the fence now. Look, you got a nubby plait. I can't see it now. There it is, just sticking out. Yeah, his hair had got crazy long and it was really thin on the ends and he kept chewing it. So I was like, just got the clippers out. I mean, it wasn't quite that aggressive. I did do it sensibly and it does look presentable, but I cut a lot off. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap that up here. I will probably resume doing some odd jobs later, I think. Then the other thing I really want to get done today is at least get the track cleared, properly cleared towards the muck heap and get my pallets laid. But honestly, I'm just too hungry for that right now. If I start trying to do heavy lifting right now, I'm just going to get really lightheaded. So I'm going to go get some food. And yeah, I may check back in with you guys shortly. Or I may end up just vegging out and eating lots of food and getting a food baby and not doing anything else for today. So if I see you in a few seconds, then you'll know I did more, which is probably a good thing. Otherwise, I vegged out.